Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Respected brothers, sisters and friends, I hope you're all well and enjoying your spring. It's been a fantastic start to March. MashaAllah, the sun's out, it's nice and bright. And the ajib thing is, when the weather's bright, we also feel energetic, we feel very good, and we feel, we want to go out and get plenty of vitamin D and enjoy the sunshine. And the way our tabiats and the way our bodies work is that when it's dark and it's gloomy and it's rainy, it sort of has an impact on on ourselves as well. But alhamdulillah, March has been a fantastic start so far, mashallah. May Allah, let's hope it continues nice, warm and bright, so it makes us feel nice, warm and bright as well, inshallah. Right, we're talking about the 13th sunnah, if I recall correctly, alhamdulillah, the 13th sunnah. And this is a hadith which has got 5 sunnahs inside, and it's mentioned by Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in which he says that a Muslim has 5 rights on another Muslim. One of them is to reply to salam, and the second one is wa'iyadatul marid, to visit the sick. Okay, so I want to concentrate on this second point, wa'iyadatul marid, that when a person is sick, it's a right and it's a duty of a Muslim to go to their house, go to the hospital and pay them a visit. And within this there's many etiquettes. Let me give you a few examples. That if somebody is sick, now in hospitals you have your timings. Example, 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock, or 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock. It's very, very important we go by the rules of the hospital. It's very, very important. Now sometimes we, Asians especially, we completely disregard all rules and regulations. And they say sometimes 2 people visiting at one time. 2 people at one time. What we do, we'll grab a chair from here, we'll grab a chair from there, we'll grab all the chair in that ward, and we've got a whole family sitting around the bed. And then when a nurse or a doctor comes up to us and says, "Excuse me sir, it's only 2 at a time," you know what we'll say? Racist. We'll call them racist. They say, "Look at this, because we're Asian, they don't let us sit away." It's nothing to do with racism at all. It's about using common sense. It's about using your akal. It's about using your brain. And it's going by the rules. At first, they've given us time. They know what's best for the patient. They know what's best for the patient. Now, this person could have a minor operation, major operation. They need rest. They need to be left alone sometimes. Now, the patient sometimes, they're not going to say to you, "Please don't talk to me." If you've come to visit, they'll let you come and visit. But sometimes we need to understand the patient's taqaza, the needs of the patients as well. So brothers and friends, respect the sisters as well. First of all, we need to respect the times when we're visiting the sick people. Secondly, if we're going in a hospital, then what we need to do, we need to respect the laws at 2 people at a time. And then when we go, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, maximum. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, la bas, tahur insha'Allah. This is the hadith. La ba's, tahur insha'Allah. La ba's. Don't worry, everything will become okay. Everything will be okay. Even if you see the person is very, very sick and the signs are not looking good for the person, even then give them encouragement. Give them hosla. Make them feel good. Make them feel right. And don't worry, inshallah, all will become good. You'll be coming home soon, inshallah. We'll look after you. We'll care for you. We'll do this for you. Tell them sad things. Don't sit down in front of them and say, looks like you're going very soon. Time's up. We've seen people actually do that, and they make the person who's already sick, make them even more sick. So it's just making me laugh, brothers and sisters. So what we need to do is, when we go to meet somebody, give them encouragement, give them hosla, make them feel good, make them feel confident. And it's an ajib thing, right? It's an ajib thing when you give them somebody confident, they also feel good in themselves as well. And sometimes words can make a person go down as well. So use the right words. Take fruit for them if you have to, take juice for them, see what they like, if they can eat these things as well. Don't force them to eat things which they can't eat at the time. Maybe, because when you're dealing with a sick person, on a normal day, they would have eaten this, that and everything. But when they're sick, sometimes their taste buds go, they don't enjoy eating food, and you're trying to make them eat fruit, you're trying to make them drink juice, you're trying to make them do that, you might have been chocolates, etc., etc. Think about their needs at that time and take things for what they need at that time. Don't force things which you don't want to eat and drink. So timing is important. How many people go to visit them is important. How many minutes we sit with them. Unless you're a very good friend and they actually request, "Now you stay with me please, you make me feel good," then it's a different thing altogether. And what you take for them, what words you use as well, la bas. And you can read Surah Fatiha on them, you can read Qul Huwa Falaq, Qul Huwa Nas, Durush Sharif, blow on them, which is very, very important as well. talking about blowing on them, so this is something that makes me laugh as well. So if you're gonna blow on somebody, make sure you brush your teeth before you blow on them as well, because you don't know how you eat a curry khichdi or something and you go and say, Allah give you shifa, and you can the guy's sick already, and you make them more sick. I've seen it, believe it or not, I've seen it, I've experienced it once. I was sick back in my madrasa days, and one person came, he goes, "Now don't worry, I'll read this," and then they read it, and then they blew on me, and believe me, I think I felt more sick after that, because mashallah, they had just eaten, and it was terrible. It really was terrible. So my request to all of brothers, sorry, it's all coming back again, our brothers and sisters, is when you blow on somebody, make sure your mouth is smelling decent as well. So iyadatul marid, if you're going to somebody's house to pay them a visit, even now some people, when they put on the houses, they actually put a notice, these are the times to come, because the patient needs rest. The patient needs rest. So please take into account, it's not that house people don't want you to come. You need to understand that the patient, you have to look at the patient's condition, not your convenience, the patient's convenience. And if they put a timetable out, it's nothing against you. They're doing it for the better and for the benefit of the patient. So this is the sunnah today. I know we've had a bit of a laugh throughout the sunnah, but this is absolutely, it happens. So that's why I've actually mentioned these points. So this 13th sunnah is iyadatul marid, visiting the sick. We should make it a habit. We should go there at all times. The second thing and the last thing, brothers and sisters, I'm so happy. I know it's 2014. It's the month of March. And believe it or not, it's Rahma's 15th anniversary. Yes, Rahma Mercy started in 1999 in the month of March. Wallahi al-Azim, we never in our wildest dreams expected 15 years later we'll be still working here. Alhamdulillah, thumma alhamdulillah, it's gone from strength to strength to strength and strength. And may Allah, if we're still around after 15 years and I'm still doing a video after 15 years, maybe a bit like this, and we'll be very, very happy, inshallah ta'ala. But make dua, Allah give us ikhlas, Allah give us sincerity, Allah give us unity, and Allah take more work from all of us. And brothers and sisters, I must say, I have a fantastic team. The originals from day one who've been with Rahma Mercy, the ones who joined afterwards, the trustees, the volunteers, and all the people during the whole time of this 15 years who helped us, the men, the women, the young, the old, who contributed in any way, any form, with any donation. Allah Ta'ala reward them abundantly in this dunya and the hereafter. But we also ask you to keep on supporting this noble cause, this very, very good cause. It's quite a unique cause that there's very few charities working in the Balkans. And like I said, the work of Deen, really, we still need to push it. We need to take it to another level. Yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. Alhamdulillah, we've done well, but we can't see what we've done. We've got to see what's left. There's a lot more work to be done. So we're asking you for your full support, inshallah. For as long as we live, for as long as Rahma Mercy is around, I'm around, I'm not around. Because Rahma Mercy is not about Maulana Khalid, it's about Rahma Mercy, it's about the whole team, it's about the whole group of people. So I know sometimes we think that what will happen if I'm not around. Well, no individual is greater than anything, really, to be honest. Alhamdulillah, I'm just glad to say that Allah is using me for the khidmat of His deen. Alhamdulillah, Allah has made me Amir, which is a huge responsibility to look after my group, make sure everything is done properly, the finances, the group itself, what we do in Albania, what we do in Kosovo. So, it's a huge responsibility. But may Allah Ta'ala give it tawfiq to, make sure that I fulfill my responsibility and make Rahma Mercy go along in the best way possible, inshaAllah ta'ala. What I will ask our brothers and sisters, my last request is make lots of dua for us, and we are trying to encourage people, if they can, grab a Rahma Mercy direct debit form, and we're asking people if they can just sign up for £10 a month. £10 a month. We're trying to get as many people, and this is for general projects, it's not for any individual project. But it's for general projects. If you can just give us £10 from your account, be it zakat, be it sadaqah, be it lillah, it'll go towards, depending on what you donate, it'll go towards one individual project, but it'll keep all the projects ticking over, inshallah. And the thing about £10 a month, you won't really feel the pinch in your account. You won't feel, oh my gosh, there's so much money going out of my account. It'll be easy for you, inshallah. So we make a humble request to all of you. If you can support us by £10 a month, inshallah, we shall be very, very grateful. Do try to practice upon the sunnah. Do pass it on to the people, inshallah ta'ala. And like I said, please make dua. It's been 15 years of Rahma Mercy, and it's just quite amazing how 15 years have gone by. It's just been a truly Allah Ta'ala's amazing help and Allah's support. Obviously our parents' duas, our ustads' duas, people's du'as, the yateem's du'as, the fuqara's du'as, the masakeen du'a, and everybody else's du'as who took part. Without this, we would have never been around. So please continue making du'a for us, and inshallah, hopefully in a couple of weeks' time, I'll have my 14th sunnah and the next video ready. Until then, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.